All right. Boink.
Boink.
I have no precursor or pretext for what's in here. We did just open the box just to make sure everything's okay, but I had you double check and clear through everything, but I have no clue what's in here.
Thank
Could be
you,
YuGiOh, could be Pokemon, could be Card Fight. May not even be a TCG. What if it's like a 3DS game?
Yeah.
Yet another copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby for me to play through. Actually, doesn't sound too bad.
Or Inuyasha.
Could be Inuyasha. They do have a TCG. That's true. Is that still ongoing, or is that like a Fire Emblem thing where it was discontinued, but you can still find them around, you know?
Maybe it stopped. Hopefully it's going.
Hopefully. Still got to research in that. Well, I feel like with Yashahime, there'd have to be like another limited run at least.
True.
Well, I don't really know here. But, in any case, dive into this mystery box. Aha! Phantom Nightmare.
A Phantom Nightmare.
Oh, wow. The Phantom Nightmare?
With YuBell.
I was going to say, it's labeled as YuBell's Revenge. This is pretty exciting.
Oh, really? Where does...
Up at the top there.
Oh, I didn't spot that.
Pop this sucker.
So it has two names then.
It's usually like some sort of slogan or like thesis of the booster set. This is what it's based on.
Oh,
It's meant to be a successor to Phantom Darkness, which was one of the big sets of the GX era. I think it was like the last one, too.
oh, yeah.
These are heavy packs here. What's in this set? Well, aside from YuBell, I'm trying to think. I think the Ashen stuff makes its debut here.
Oh, Voiceless? There's a few voices.
Oh yeah, Voiceless Voice.
And then...
Which I think is the translation of Novox, which was like the original name for the original ritual spell.
In Japanese?
Novox's Prayer was the TCG name for it.
Oh.
I think in the OCG it had a similar name, but the pun is still there that it's... I think in the OCG it's called Silent Force, but
Oh,
again, it's meant to be
yeah.
the voice of the voiceless.
Oh,
But hey, Skull Guardian stuff. I always liked Skull Guardian. He was cool looking.
yeah, it's. I feel like it has more card support and not like one specific archetypes.
Yeah, they try to make a variety here. Trying to think. I used to run like Crab Turtle and Hungry Burger. Those were the rituals I ran. Performance of Sword is also up there, but never ran the Skull Guardian. All right, which half do we start in with first?
I'll go with the left one.
Very good. I know, what is it, Low? She's like the big voiceless voice card.
Oh, yeah.
What's the pack trick? Is it 4 to the back?
Oh, I can't remember.
Or 4 to the front? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll trial and error this to make it interesting. Hey, oh yeah, there's Raid Raptor stuff. That's right.
Oh,
There's a Rebellion Falcon. We got Norlanius. Emergency Apport. Target one of your level 5 or lower psychic monsters that is banished from the graveyard. Special summon. Oh, it's like a emergency teleport, but after the fact when they're banished or in the grave. That's kind of interesting. Is that really just Fish Lamp? Fish Lamp. Sent the graveyard to synchro material. Special summon 2 lamp tokens. And you're locked into fish monsters.
they have adorable names.
If you have fish synchro on the field, banish it from the graveyard to target and pop a card on the field. I was going to say very nice. Ultimate Offering. This is basically Ultimate Offering. During your main phase, pay 1,000 life points. Conduct 3 normal summons or sets this turn, not just one. During your opponent's battle phase, pay 500 to normal summon a monster. Each effect is a hard once per turn. This is kind of nice. Kind of similar to Time Tearing Morganite, where if you have a deck that kind of just needs more normal summons or needs more plays to go off, this is kind of helpful there. Hey, our first YuBell card, we got Geist Grinder Golem, which is basically Grinder Golem 2.0. It's pretty cool. It's a nice one-off for the deck, if you are running it. Materialization. Target face a monster in any spell and trap zone. Special summon to its owner's field. Return to the hand. Destroy it. Destroy a monster on the field with an equal or lower level. Interesting. 3-Eyed Ghost. Kind of feel like he'd be an illusion with that little Millennium Eye, but yeah, that's just me. Time Reloader. Always thinks it's supposed to be a... Oh, God, what is it? Time Thief card, just because of... just how it's designed, at least for me. Ooh! Walls of the Imperial Tomb. Oh, it's a field spell for King Sarcophagus. Oh, yeah, that's in here, too. Very nice. Walls.
The walls.
Oops. We don't really have a Raid Raptor list yet, so...
Oh.
We'll kind of keep them all with the rest of the cards. So we can
Good.
move things over a bit here. Once we get that figured out, we'll get that underway. Alright, so 4 to the back. That's the trick.
It's amazing you remember to have a
I was gonna say, guess that right. Oh, what a good guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we have, what? The Moko? Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Hey, it's an illusion. And a flip monster. Stranger Big Bang. Look at all the text on this. A monster special summon from the extra deck is on the field. Special summon this from the hand. During the main phase, reduce the levels of all monsters on the field by 1. Increase the level of this card by the number of monsters whose levels were reduced. During the battle phase, your opponent's main phase, if this card is level 8 or higher, destroy one other card on the field. If you do, this card's level becomes 5. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is kind of cool.
Let's
do this in like a Synchro Toolbox deck. Just so you can move around levels for Synchro summoning and then kind of use his own effect. Swallow's Cowrie. Attribute a Wing Beast in the hand or field. Add a Wing Beast from deck to hand. Same level than the attributed monster had. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, Goblins. For the biker goblins. Goblins Crazy Beast. Pretty crazy looking. Aroma Healing. Oh, there is aroma stuff here too. Huh. Oh yeah, and all the white... I'm remembering suddenly what's in this set. There's all the white stuff.
Fish.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. All the white fish monsters.
They're very adorable.
Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice. Alright, if you say so. Dramatic Snake Eyes Chase. Snake Eye stuff always looks cool in terms of card art. That's just fantastic. White Sardine!
Wow.
Is there Watts? No, wait, no, that's Age of Overlord that has all the Watts stuff. I forgot to get that as well. I gotta order that.
Oh.
Forgot to order all my white stuff. Watts. Gee, I forgot to order my Watts support from Age of Overlord. God. I am tongue-tied today. This is awful.
Yeah, the pronunciation.
1, 2, 3, 4. Could be a quarter-century secret rare in here, too.
Oh, I hope so.
Principug. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is Guardian support. That's all I got to say for it. Raid Raptor Roost. What? Tricorn the Caffeinous Concert. It's a Fiend Tuner. If a monster in possession, destroy by battle or card effects, special summon from the hand. Send from field to graveyard, target a monster in the graveyard with both the same time attribute as a monster you control, add that monster to your hand. Okay. Interesting. I mean, if you're playing all the same stuff of like Dark Fiends, or at least in Tricorn's case, that could be pretty handy. White Reincarnation. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Junk Dragonlet. It's a nice little special summon if you got a Synchro monster. Procession of the Tea Jar.
The tea.
Isn't there like a zombie monster that was released that comes from it? Like it pops out of it? I think. Ages of Stars and Frost. Monster you control is destroyed by your spell effect or your opponent's card effect. Send to the graveyard. Conduct your next battle phase twice. If monster you control is shuffled in the deck or return to the extra deck face down. While this card is in the graveyard, add it to the hand. Oh my. It doesn't mention Visa Starfrost, so it's kind of hard to search that one out. But that's kind of cool, though. 2 battle phases. Another Geist Grinder and... Oh! Skull Guardian! Protector of the Voiceless Voice.
Wow.
Hey-oh! Sleeve. Look at this puppy. Ritual summon it with Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. Gains 20,050 attack. If you have low on your field or in your graveyard, which she probably will. If it's ritual summon, add a voiceless voice monster or a ritual monster, warrior dragon, from deck to hand. Won't activates a card or effect while you control low. Negate and destroy. Oh man. First ultra rare. I was gonna say you're going in a separate pile there. Buckaroo.
Oh, buckaroos.
Fantastic. Alright, first voiceless card. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh yeah, Mystic Potato. It's a tomato, but if it's destroyed by card effect. You can basically recruiter monster. Same thing as Mystic Tomato. Hey, Jonglier Ghoul Illusionist. I'm using this for my Chimera Fusion Illusionist deck, just as a nice unexpected die target to get stuff out on the field. So you'll go over here. Earthbound Fusion. I almost said Earthbound Illusion. That's how bad it's getting with how tongue-tied we are. I don't know if I'm using you in that. I might find room for you. Eternal Favorite. Definitely going to put you into the Yubel deck. Another... I was going to say... I think it's based on another... There's a lot of like Eternal and favorite stuff mentioned in all the Yubel cards. Materialization. Just for the lore. Raid Raptor Glorious Bright. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Dark Element because... was it Dark Guardian?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dark Guardian because it's also treated as a Gate Guardian monster. Nice. Goblin Biker Boom Mock. I don't really have an idea for the Goblin Biker deck, but I'll look into it some more. Aroma Lilith Rosalina. Nice. It's a level 1 and it's a tuner.
Tuners. We have Aroma, Voiceless, and a few other amazing ones.
I was gonna say we're getting quite the loot here. Flock together, they say. Place a monster from your deck in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continue spell. Banish it from the graveyard to then do it again as a continuous trap this time. You can only use one effect per turn and only once that turn.
That's an adorable name.
Wait, what? The total number of cards in the monster zones and face-up monsters in the spell and trap zone must be 10 or more to activate either of this card's effects. Okay. Mag Macho Dragon. Nice. Is that really what... I mean, to be fair, that is kind of overpowered to just put something into the deck, but...
Yeah.
Fine, if you insist. Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. Or I guess from deck to hand. Goblin Freefall Squad. This one's my favorite right now. I don't care what anyone else says. This is my favorite. This is so funny to me. Look at them with all their little parachutes and like flying machine. Look at them. They're doing a little circle. It's cute. I like that. That's the best one. Junk Dragonlet. Time Reloader. Mature Chronicle. It's supposed to be like a new spell chronicle. Goblin Biker Grand Stampede. Terrifying. Hey, Barrier of the Voiceless Voice. Ah!
Awesome.
There's Low and Skull Guardian in action. Gah.
That's amazing.
Is that really the requirement for Flock Together? Why? As you insist.
As they say.
Sorcerer of Sebek. Oh, this is supposed to be based on like Sebek's Blessing. A lot of old school stuff getting reimagined. Flock Together. I realize they're all wearing little ties.
Oh.
I like that. I don't like I'm torn because it's a really nice effect, but also at the same time, like, oh, why is that the activation?
Yeah.
That would have been great in Dragoonity. Just place a Phalanx from deck and then go off. Whatever. That's fine. Swallow's Cowrie. Moko. White Sunfish. I like Sunfish. That's cool. Hey, there's Dark Guardian. It is treated as a Gate Guardian card. I might revisit the Gate Guardian deck using this guy as like a turbo option. Just same extra deck, same main deck, but kind of like pushing this guy in there just to help out. Special summon by Dark Element or shuffling into the deck one of each of your Sanga, Kazujin, Suijin, and face-up field, graveyard, and or banished. Okay, this one does use the graveyard, which was like a caveat of the Gate Guardian deck. It's like you're kind of stuck once they're in the graveyard. You need them in the spell and trap zone. Can't be destroyed by battle, and if special summoned by Dark Element, unaffected. I believe just monster effects? By other monster effects or opponents activate spell cards or effects. Okay, cool. Ashened for Eternity. How terrifying. Xyz Force. Nice. And then Sunset Beat. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. This is like prime Windows 10. What's that one Windows background where it's like a really nice beach, but there's a stone archway over it? This is what it reminds me of.
Oh, yeah.
That's very nice. Face up monster controls change the face down defense position. Target a card on the field and destroy it. Flip monster controls flip face up, even during the damage step. Target one of them and inflict damage to your opponent equal to its level times 200. I have the sudden urge to put this in ninjas. Just to get like some flip effects going.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, definitely liking the sound of that. Or any just like flip deck I may make. Could use it in Tin Dangles to get some spot like removal as well options.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mementotlin Giatic. I'm not gonna say it. All right, fine. It's a Gyat. All right, fine. I said it. All right. If it's normal or special summon, target a memento card in the graveyard. Add it to your hand. If it's sent to the graveyard by the memento monster's effect, you can special summon this card. You can only use each effect once per turn. Cool. It's not based on Karibo. It's what is it like? Fiend Spirit in the Attic. It looks like a Karibo, but it's just like a Fiend normal monster. Fish Lamp. All right. Glad we got that out of the way. Good work, team. Emergency Apport. A white reincarnation. A white aura porpoise. Prayers of the I kind of hope we would keep like a white chain going.
Oh, yeah.
Sounded weird. Prayers of the
No,
Voiceless
it's not.
Voice. Master of Ham. Requires 2 beast monsters. It's for flips. It's basically what it is. It's pretty cool though. Another dramatic Snake Eye Chase. And finally, our first secret is Goblin Biker Grand Entrance. Really like Diabellstar's art on there. Ah!
He's already joined Glue Pile.
I was gonna say, so he is. Add a goblin monster from deck to hand, then apply the effect. Then you can apply the following effect. Detach a material from an Xyz monster in either field, and if you do, special summon a level 4 lower goblin monster from the hand. Banish it from the graveyard to detach material. And then add a goblin monster from graveyard to hand. Wow, that is quite the grand entrance. Search, swarm, and recover. And if your opponent's playing Xyz, you're basically just ripping materials away from them. Like poor Zeus. I wish I could send stuff from field to graveyard, but I'm just getting material. Although you probably would want to detach too. Even if it's kind of pointless, it would turn off a lot of the Xyz detach effects. Principug. Magmacho Dragon. Such a great name. Eternal favorite. What is that? Village People that had Macho Man? Mystic Potato. Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. Another Geist Grinder Golem. Get the playset at this point. Mature Chronicle. Glorious Bright. I feel like that should have been a Xyz monster's name. That's too cool. And then Samsara D Lotus. That's really nice. Obvious 1-for-1 target. I mean, the original Samsara Lotus is on the card art just to tell you how it's supposed to play. We'll put it right there. All right, we got 1 Ultra and 1 Secret so far.
Amazing.
One, 2, 3, 4. Emergency Apport. Earthbound Fusion. I think I put it over here. White Reincarnation. Swarm of Centipedes. I guess it's supposed to be like Swarm of Scarabs. Flip face up. You can target one other monster on the field and change into face up attack position or face down defense. Once per turn during the main phase, change this to face down. Okay, so it's like a battle position changer. Nice. Ages of Stars and Frost. Phantasmal Summoning Beast. A nice Sacred Beast support card. Tribute it to add one of the Sacred Beasts from deck to hand. Deck or graveyard to hand, excuse me. Then special summon a level 10 Pyro Thunder or Fiend monster from hand whose attack equals its own defense, ignoring its summon conditions. so Sacred Beast, but it cannot attack directly this turn. Banish it from the graveyard to add a Dimension Fusion Destruction from deck to hand, so it searches the fusion too. Also looks kind of gnarly and menacing. I like that. I like just how a lot of the Sacred Beast stuff is very like skeletal, and then once you get to the big monsters, they're fully fledged out. Dark Guardian. Vagnawa the Moon-Eating Dragon. Wait, what's your level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. You could work with Revolution Synchron. For the thing I'm doing, haha. If it's Synchro Summoned, activate this effect. This card gains 300 attack for each level that the non-tuner used had, then inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each level that the tuner had. Attack increase lasts until the end of the next turn. Okay, that's interesting. Second Ultra, Goblin Biker, Grand Bash. A lot of grand cards. Goblin monster you control, gain 300 attack for each goblin monster you control. During the main phase, normal summon a goblin monster in addition to your normal summoner set. Target 2 goblin monsters you control, activate one of these effects, make the level of one become the current level of the other, and make both their levels become combined their original levels. Okay, cool. So that's how you basically get into some higher levels. Whoa, jeez. Or you can just change out their level so they both match up for any Xyz plays. So that way even some of the level 4 goblins can kind of find a place there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mamotlin Gaddock. You already said it once. Aroma Blend. Mokomoko. Berserk Archfiend. This one was kind of interesting. The Master of Ham. Mature Chronicle. Goblin Biker Boom Mock. Ashened for Eternity. And Goblin Biker Clatter Sploder. What?
Very adorable.
Is that really what it's called? Interesting. I know they kind of have like a varying of types. Like there's a couple Fiends, so you can do Tour Guide. A couple Beast Warriors, so you can do Fire Formation Tenki. There's obviously, we've seen Warriors with Free Fall Squad, so you can do Rhoda. A little bit of variety for all your searching. 2, 3, 4. Honestly, that's probably what most of my spell and traps would be if I did create like a deck. Flock Together. Good to see you. Goblin's Crazy Beast. Sorcerer of Svek. The Swarm of the Centipedes. Convertible. It's a high-level flip monster. Special summon a level 5 or higher flip monster from your deck in face-down defense position, except Convertible. I thought it said Cornbirdable in the text. I had to look for a second. I was like, is that really Cornbird? During the battle phase, this card is in the hand. Quick effect. Target a face-down monster on the field, send it to the graveyard, and then special summon this card in face-down defense position. Interesting. Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. Raid Raptor Glorious Bright. The Dark Element. And Psychic Arsenal. Target a psychic monster control, pay life points equal to its level times 200. Add a machine monster with same attribute, but higher level from deck to hand. During the main phase, banish it from the graveyard except the turn it was sent there. Target each of your banished psychic machine monsters. Place one of them on the bottom of the deck, add the other to the hand. Oh, that's interesting. What is that, Psychic Commander on the card art? I don't know what the machine is supposed to be, unless it's like a machine monster he pilots or something. Did you want to open this one?
Oh no, thank you, King of Kings.
Psychic Arsenal. All right, last pack of the first half of the box so far. 1 secret, 2 ultras. Getting pretty good here. Mamotlin Gaddock. All right, good. Glad we got it out of our system. Aroma Blend. Berserk Archfiend. There's a Free Fall Squad. Best card in the deck. Best goblin card ever. Procession of the Tea-Jar. White Sunfish. Grand Stampede. Xyz Force. And Nightmare Pain. Nice. Getting a lot of YuGiOh stuff, which is what I wanted.
Oh, that's perfect.
Very good. A lot of our cards were based on like roses and flowers.
For YuGiOh or the ones?
YuGiOh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Kind of was hoping we'd see more of that, but this is probably as close we'll get. I know there was like one like rose monster when destroyed by battle. It special summons 2 tokens. It's a good recruiter monster if you use Mystic Tomato, you could just plop that down and then you'd have all your tributes ready to go.
True.
1, 2, 3, 4. First pack of the second half. Fish Lamp, Berserk Archfiend, Tricorn, then Cacophonous Concert. Nailed it. Aroma Blend, White Aura Porpoise, Aroma Healing, Time Reloader, Grand Stampede, and Tears of the Afterroot. A lot of root cards here. We've got Overroot, Underroot. I think, is there a Before Root? It doesn't really roll off the tongue as much.
Yeah.
Afterroot. I feel like this is the final root card. The prior root, that could probably be one. It's got to end in R and then it immediately transfers into root. That's the rule.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Moko, Sorcerer of Sebek, E-Stranger Big Bang, Flock Together, Xyz Force, the Dark Guardian, a Three-Eyed Ghost, another Boomlock. I think this gives us our playset. Once per chain during the main phase, if it's in the hand or graveyard, detach material from a monster on the field, special summon it, and then you can't special summon it until the end of the next turn. Interesting. Ooh, Karnot the Eternal Machine. Can't play normal summoner set, must be special summoned from the hand or graveyard in a duel in which your opponent has activated a monster effect in their hand or graveyard. Only special summon it once per turn. Once per turn, if your opponent activates a monster effect, make this card gain 1,000 attack. If it's sent to the graveyard except from the hand or deck, shuffle it into the deck. Interesting.
Awesome.
It's kind of cool. Makes our third Ultra.
Ultra.
Is it 2 secret rares or 3? I haven't opened like a major booster box in a while. 1, 2.
I forgot to. I'm sorry.
Four.
Can go things.
Oh, you're fine. Norlanius. I think that's our playset. Ultimate Offering. Swarm of Centipedes. Jongleur, Ghoul Illusionist. Time Reloader. Dramatic Snake Eye Chase. Convertible. Materialization. And Aroma Lilith Rosemary.
Oh.
Link 3.
The purple is so cute.
Oh. That's really cool. Might have to revisit Roma's. What was it? A couple years ago we made... What was it? It wasn't Aroma Sun Avalon. It was Aroma Rika was the one we made.
Oh,
2, 3.
underlings.
I think on Duel Links. We made a TCG and a Duel Links version. I'm trying to remember more, but that's what we did. Emergency Apport. I think we were in the process of modifying it. I'd probably go pure Aroma if I could. Or use like some of the Sunvine stuff just to get plant materials. Raid Raptor Roost. Tricorn. Freefall Squad. It's our playset. Ashen for Eternity. Haven't seen the Ashen stuff yet. Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice. Aegis of Stars and Frost. Fagnawa, the Moon-Eating Dragon. And Obsidian, the Ashen City.
Oh. The city of Ashen.
That's pretty cool. I think it's supposed to be based on Dark Souls, which is just awesome. Kind of if we see more support for them, I think that'd be pretty cool. Definitely scratching the surface of Ashened. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorcerer of Sebek. Swallows Cowrie. Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist. Norlanius. Junk Dragonlet. Aroma Healing. Dark Element. Phantasmal Summoning Beast. And Enigmaster Packbit, our second secret rare, and the one I was looking for.
Oh, perfect.
At least one of them. That one's really cool. Nice Cyber Synchro. We'll sleeve this puppy and read through its effect, because this is pretty cool. If it's Synchro Summoned or sent to the graveyard, target a monster in the graveyard or face a monster opponent controls, discard a card. If you do, place that monster in its owner's spell and trap zone as continuous trap. During either player's turn, if this card is a continuous trap, special summon a face-up monster card from your spell and trap zone. Each effect is a card once per turn. See, that's pretty cool. Definitely like this.
Beautiful.
Two, three, four. East Ranger Big Bang. Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. Fish Lamp. Ultimate Offering. Master of Ham. White Aura Porpoise. Procession of the Tea-Jar. The White Sunfish. And Raid Raptor Bloom Vulture. Nice.
Also, sorry, I'm not helping with the raptors.
Oh, that's fine. I got like the little box down here that's kind of just storing it all.
That's a great idea.
I was gonna say, makes it really much easier. 2, 3, 4. East Ranger Big Bang. Jonglier Ghoul Illusionist. Swarm of Centipedes. Eternal Favorite. I don't know if I'll need 3, but I'll just have it just in case. Aroma Healing. Phantasmal Summoning. Master of Ham. Geist Grinder. And another Obsidian, the Ashen City. Face up special summon monsters your opponent controls become Pyro type during your turn only. Once per turn during your end phase, target an Obsidian in your graveyard, place it on the bottom of the deck, then draw 1 card. Face up. This card in the field zone is destroyed or banished. Special summon an Ashen monster from your deck. Interesting. Four. Raid Raptor Roost. Mystic Potato. Goblin's Crazy Beast. Norlanius. Procession of the Tea-Jar. Grand Stampede. Dark Guardian. Boom Mock. And Psychic Processor. This one's pretty cool. It works with Psychics and Cybers. And also Machine. Banish this card you control, special summon it to 2 Machine, Psychic, and or Cyber monsters from the hand. They can attack directly this turn. During the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, add this banished card to your hand. This one's really cool. I definitely want to make use of that in a Cybers deck.
Beautiful idea.
One, two, three, four. Oh wait, that's right. It was an ultra rare. Definitely like that idea of swarming and direct attacking. Prince of Pug, Tricorn, Radiance of Voiceless, Magmacho, Ashen for Eternity, Mature Chronicle, Dark Element, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, and another Roma Lilith Rosalina. Starting to get some multiple copies here, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
I think we'll be able to get at least like 1 more ultra rare. Or if we're really lucky, we'll get a quarter century.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4. Free Fall Squad. Memento Lingatic. Won't do it. Eternal Favorite. Goblin's Crazy Beast. Ages of Star and Frost. Xyz Force. Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. Junk Dragonlet. And Spirit of Yubel. Nice. Give me more of those Yubel Hollows, man. We're really off to the races there. Definitely also have to look in Battles of Legend Chapter 1, because that has also a lot of good reprints. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raid Raptor Roost. Reincarnation. Voiceless Voice. Earthbound Fusion. Glorious Bright. Convertible. White Sunfish. Three-Eyed Ghost. And Hero of the Ashen City. Look at that.
Oh. A full set.
If Obsidian is in the field zone, special summon it from the hand. During the main phase quick effect, target a Pyro on the field, destroy it. Then if destroyed, Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction. By this effect, place an Obsidian from deck into the field zone. Vados is meant to be the big, like, dragon monster they fight against. It's not an Ashen card by name or by effect.
Oh.
Doesn't say, which is kind of... I mean, I get it, but kind of wish it was. But that's basically kind of interesting. It recycles through your Obsidiums, triggers that, pops cards. At the very least, you can just pop Pyro monsters. Final pack here. Mystic Potato. Oh, let's grab 2. Swallows Cowrie. Magmacho. Principog. Bagnawa, Moon-Eating Dragon. Phantasmal Summoning. Dramatic Snake-Eye Chase. That gives us a playset. Materialization. An Emissary from the House of Wax. Nice little illusion card there. Very good. Definitely wanted to see that one for sure.
And you made them amazing.
Yes. All right. Let's go through our hollows here. Quick loot recap. Emissary from House of Wax, Hero of the Ashen City, Spirit of YuGiOh, Aroma Lilith, Rosalina, Obsidium, the Ashen City, Bloom Vulture, another Obsidium, Rosemary, Terrors of the Afterroot, Nightmare Pain, Psychic Arsenal, Goblin Biker Clatter Sploder, Samsara D. Lotus, Sunset Beat, Barrier of the Voiceless Voice, Aroma Lilith, White Sardine, Walls of the Imperial Tomb, Psychic Processor, Enigmaster Packbit, Karnat the Eternal Machine, Goblin Biker Grand Bash, Goblin Biker Grand Entrance, and Skull Guardian, Protector of the Voiceless Voice. So I got a good amount of YuGiOh stuff, which I was happy for, and some illusion cards, along with a few Raid Raptors, so definitely happy there
That's
in regards
perfect.
to those pulls.
That
Woo.
sounds perfect.
Thank you again to Violet for sending this in. I was not expecting a Phantom Nightmare. This was cool.
Thank you, King of Kings.
Very much appreciative. I was actually looking to break into the set, so glad we did this.
That's good to hear.
I'll definitely look into Battles of Legend Chapter 1, just so we can get a bunch of those YuGiOh reprints and a few other cards. Hopefully there's some Galaxy Eye stuff there, too. Now that we have a cohesive deck list on that, I'll definitely get to work on that deck core as well, but got a lot of work cut out for us. We'll get to work on that YuGiOh deck for sure. And then once the low drops in price, I'll probably start scooping up her and a few voiceless cards.
That sounds amazing.
That'll do it for the time being. I think a lot of the Raid Raptor stuff is pretty cheap, so we don't have to really worry about that either.
Oh, that's nice.
So we can get to work on the Raid Raptor stuff too. But in any case, that'll do it for today's live box break. Thank you again to Violet for sending this in. Figured out what the mystery was. It was Phantom Nightmare. Awesome. Pretty great. Woo. We'll see you all next week.